So hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I give a small tutorial about how to make hyperlapses. I'm at the university in Groningen. I tried to make a hyperlapse. I never did it. I never saw this building before. But we walked here and I said I want this on a hyperlapse, so this is the first time. But the first thing you always want to do is check out how you want to make it, from left to right, from in to out. So I make a decision. I begin here with little stairs and I end all the way there on a road, something like this. I walk it, I look at the building, I walk so I can see how much the building changed. And then I look for the lens that I use, and on this side I use the 11-22. It's a wide angle, so I almost get the whole building because we're standing against the building, so we can't move further away from it. So this is where I need to deal with. So I use a wide lens. Oh yeah, first of all you need to find a spot on the building that you want to do and keep that spot in the center or on one of the points which you have on your camera. But I hold it in the center. So all the way when I walk, every photo I take, I keep that point in the center. And that's some points in the middle of the windows above. God almighty. The center is in the middle of the 5 windows, the middle window, and then above the door. That's the center that I keep now. So check everything, know how to walk, I know how it looks. So you need to figure out how much photos you need for a time lapse. I shoot normally a video in 30 seconds, so I need 30 seconds to get 1 second of film. And I messed out when I write done here. When I'm done here, I have around 300 to 380 photos, so I can play a little bit with the speed of the video. I think I'm going for half a meter every time. A feet I think is more than enough. So that's every feet. I take a photo, I make a step, take a photo, make a step, take a photo, and I keep the center in the middle. Oh yeah, make sure you keep your height when you make photos. But you will see when you go lower or you go up a stair. I start at the beginning of the top of the stairs, not down the stairs, but when I go up the stairs you can see the difference in the photos, and that's not really nice to look at. Keep that in mind. And also keep in mind there are people that walking through your photo, so you don't need a high shutter because then you have not really the ghosting, but you have more choppy bits that jump through, and that's not really nice to look at. So think about your shutter speed too, and the light. Oh my god, the sun comes through. It's going to be nice now, I think. I will start here, I will end over there. That's around 1 to 150 meters. I said around 3 to 380 photos is around a feet a photo. So I begin this hyperlapse now. Femke also helping me to get a little bit of footage behind the scenes, so you see how I'm making it. So you will see how I make it. I will say some little tips and tricks that I used here, where you can that you can use yourself. But first I will start this hyperlapse not over here, but over here.
Too much, I'm out of touch, it's true. Don't give a fuck, actually I do. If I said too much, I know you.
So I'm now almost to the end. Got around 207 photos. I keep going to the yellow brick begin, and then I will see what I got. I hope it will be good. I don't know. That was the last photo. Right now I have to deal with 284 photos. Well, pretty good guess. 300 to 380. What I did now I used a monopod, not a tripod, because when you use a tripod it's way difficult. A tripod. It's way difficult when you need to. The tripod needs to go away every time, and monopod is just lighter and it can stand also. So yeah, that's why I use a monopod. And you can do it with a tripod, monopod. That's smart to use it. You can do it handheld. Only you need to think more about your horizon and the place that more lines up everything, that everything lines up more. So, but I'm done now. Go to the next spot.
So what's the plan?
We're now on the second spot. Try to make a hyperlapse of this church thingy, I believe, with more photos. And also I will try and show you how to make a hyperlapse with video on that statue over there, what I believe is glass.
Alright, and what's different this time comparing to the...
I'm going now from front to back and not from side to side. So I'm going away from the building and not towards the building or side to side, if I said it. I think around 200 photos. Every part, one beam, I take a photo, and that's around 200 beams to 300 beams, I believe. So I think halfway this path should do it, but I will see that soon enough by starting with the first photograph right now.
Dnns is doing his thing and I am doing my thing. I'm decided to go vlogging. This guy takes a lot of time.
A lot of time?
Yeah, it takes.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I have to enjoy myself this whole 10 minutes.
So, okay, we're done. Wait a second. We're done shooting hyperlapse with photos. We're going now to the video. So I got it now on Steadicam. You can also use, I got it now on gimbal, my fault. I got it on a gimbal. You also can use a Steadicam, but I like gimbal, it's more steady. I'm going this statue. I think it's glass, I don't know. But I will focus it on one point as good as I can do it. I have the rule of thirds on, the third grid, and I will try to leave his neck on the third grid. And I try to keep it center. It's not easy, but I will try to do it. And then just speed it up and post and warp stabilizer over it, and then it should be done. I hope. So I will try that now. Go slow and steady, not fast and unsteady. That's not working. Oh.
I think too much, I'm out of touch, it's true. Don't give a fuck, actually I do.
And by the way, also thank you to give me that son of a bitch. And also big thank to Femke for helping me with this one, behind the scenes, B-roll and everything. The link to her channel is in the end of this end card and in the description, so make sure to check that out. So now you saw how I make hyperlapses from photo and from video. If you want to know how to edit it, I will make a video about that later. I think that this video will be too long when I do it in this video, so I will do that in another video. But now you know a little bit how to do a hyperlapse from photo and a little bit from video. Video is not really that easy when you have a Steadicam or a gimbal. Just make sure you got everything on the point that you want, and it speaks for itself. Take the time, make one test shot, try it another time. And for photo it's exactly the same. Make one test shot and try to hold your point on the position that you want. Then it's just way too easy to make. I show you how to edit it in another video, but for this video I think it's good. So make sure to like this video if you learned something, and subscribe haven't you already, and then I hope to see you in another video. Aloha.